Welcome to Community Partners Interview, where we explore the organizations, opportunities, and resources that look to make change in our daily lives. I'm your host, Jocelyn, and you're listening to Voices for Ability Radio, all abilities, all the time. Today, I'm joined by Swierszcz, the Business Operation Manager for Goodfoot Deliveries. Goodfoot Deliveries' mission is grounded in a holistic approach. Goodfoot Delivery is a registered charity committed to enhancing long-term employability for the neurodivergent community by offering individualized support, training, and work experience to build skills, independence, and confidence. They provide meaningful employment through a competitive same-day courier service delivered with pride via public transit. Their business, their people, and their community are working together to advance workplace inclusion across the Greater Toronto Area. Goodfoot Delivery employees are leading independent and fulfilling lives while redefining their engagement in the community. Thanks for joining us today, Ada.
Thank you for having me.
Tell us a little bit more about yourself and what inspired you to work at Goodfoot Delivery and with people with disabilities.
Yeah, definitely. So I spent a lot of years in school. So I was in the UK to finish up a law degree, and then I moved back to Toronto in pursuit of an MBA at Swierszcz. And during my time at Swierszcz, I really realized that having a business degree really allows you to sort of still have an impact and do work within the community. So then I shifted really my goals, because originally I did want to either go into the legal field or go into corporate work. So then I just really shifted my mentality and what I was interested in and the impact I wanted to have. And I stumbled upon this job opportunity at Goodfoot. It was a part-time role. I really felt inspired by the work that Goodfoot was doing at the time. It was still a very new organization back then with a very small team. And I really wanted to be a part of its growth and make a positive impact within the community that it serves.
That sounds, like you had a lot of schooling. I couldn't imagine being in school for that long, but definitely a good goal to want to achieve. During my research, I saw some of your programs. Can you tell us a little bit about the programs that you offer at Goodfoot Deliveries?
Yeah, so we basically have sort of two major parts of our organization. We have our courier business. So this is how Goodfoot really started. It's where we provide that employment to the neurodivergent and autistic community through our courier service in Toronto, where we offer same-day delivery for our customers. That's one key area of what we do. And then we have our employment and training program. So our current iteration is called Goodfoot Forward, where we're on our 5th cohort right now. We have participants that join the program, and they go through a very rigorous in-class program, learning various skills from communication to customer service. And then they join one of our couriers on the road to really get hands-on experience and the opportunity to practice some of those skills that they're learning in class, with the ultimate goal of finding them a job placement at an employer within Toronto.
That's really good. And that's a neat idea. Like, when I was reading about it, I thought, I've never heard of this before, but it sounds really smart. Like, whoever thought of it, that's really creative. Just curious, what kind of things do you guys deliver?
Oh my goodness. Okay, so we are on foot and public transit. So we are limited in the things we can deliver just because our couriers have to be able to carry them. But our weight limit is 10 pounds. So anything that you can reasonably carry onto the bus, onto the subway, onto the streetcar, our couriers can deliver. So we've carried anything from posters to prescriptions to retail orders to cat food or a sample that needs to get to your vet. So really, honestly, the sky is the limit a bit in terms of what we can deliver. We're really there to provide that support when somebody forgets their keys, or we've had a customer that forgot her bike helmet at home and needed us to pick it up for her and bring it to her office, right? So we really do step in when our customers need us at the last minute.
That's great. I wish there was one of those in London. I'd probably use it a lot. I'm always forgetting things. What is the Shopify integration all about?
Yeah, so a few years ago, we, as sort of COVID was at its peak, really started to look at our business model and what we needed to do to stay relevant and make sure that we are providing customers the service that they need, especially as some of our customers and businesses were really shifting in their needs. And e-commerce is very much a very relevant part of all of our lives right now. So we did some research to see sort of what we can do with our systems and to really enter into that area. So basically, we developed with an external consultant, we developed an integration that basically allows Shopify stores in Toronto to download our app, and then they're able to offer good food delivery directly to their customers. So when somebody is shopping on one of our customers' Shopify stores and they're in Toronto, they will see Goodfoot listed as a delivery option. So one, it really allows our name to get out there within the community so people see, oh, Goodfoot, what is that? But it also allows our customers to offer a very local solution to delivery, a local, fast, and an organization with a mission as well.
That's really cool that you're able to do that. That probably helped boost business a lot.
Yes, it did.
When reading about your social programs, I read about the Goodfoot Run Club. Can you tell us what that entails?
Yeah, so the Goodfoot Run Club, well, I've been at Goodfoot for almost 8 years, so it's been around since I started, but it really just started when our team joined the Scotia 5K. We just had our own team, and we were fundraising just to get donations from the community. And then one of our key partners, Black Toe Running, it is a running store. They have shoes and they have their own run club. So they graciously offered to have some of their run club coaches join us and actually provide coaching to our team. So that has been going on for the last few years now. So they meet once fall hits, once a week to go on the track, do exercises, do warm-ups, and just to get ready for the 5K that happens in October.
That's good. Way to be social and stay in shape.
Exactly.
I saw the hashtag deliver change. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yes, that is a very good question. So Deliver Change came about when we did a major rebrand. I want to say now in 2019 is when it launched. So the branding we see right now is our newer branding. So when we did that, we created our hashtag Deliver Change. So we are in the delivery business. We are delivering things every single day. But with that, we are also delivering change in the sense that we are having this positive impact on those that we are hiring, as well as those that are joining our employment program. They are getting paid employment. They are working on all of these really great skills to allow them to be successful in the community. So, every customer that joins us, they're not just using Goodfoot for a delivery, right? It's not this sort of very straightforward process. I set up a delivery, but they are really having this impact, and we really want to showcase that they play this bigger role in Goodfoot, right? Because every delivery, every customer, they positively impact all of our careers and the hours that we're able to provide them, the employment we're able to provide them, and the skill development opportunities.
That's definitely a good experience. I wish more people could have it in more cities.
I know, me too.
Are there any restrictions for joining Goodfoot delivery, such as age, disability type, or things of that nature?
No, so we definitely do focus on the neurodivergent and autistic community just because that is what historically we are equipped to provide support to. So that is what we look for. And we do ask that the minimum we require is a self-diagnosis in that area.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know. Without using any names, can you share a success story with me? What supports were put into place when someone asked for help?
Okay, very good question. So we had a courier join our team about 4 or 5 years ago now. And the initial sort of training period was a little bit more difficult. We just felt that we weren't able to get them to the place that we wanted them to be so that they could go out on the road independent. And we ended up bringing in their family just to help us better understand this individual's needs, how we can communicate better, really getting a sense of what support they needed to be successful, because it did feel like there was a barrier there that we just weren't able to figure out. So once the family really came into the process and provided us that information that we needed, there was just a total shift in the support we were providing and how we were communicating, which allowed that individual to better understand the role, what the expectations were, and how they could be successful. And now this person is a star, one of our top couriers. So it really goes to show you that taking the time to really learn an individual, understanding their needs, and being open to shifting what you've been doing all the time, right? Like we do have our set training program, we go through this process. And then at the end, somebody's ready to go and be a career independently. But sometimes you have to shift what you've been doing to ensure that person is successful in the role.
Yes, that's important. I'm glad you're able to do that. Some people have a hard time wanting to do that.
Yes.
What is one thing you see happening over and over again to individuals with disabilities that shouldn't be? And how do you think it could be stopped?
I think the immediate response for people that don't see the potential or don't really regularly interact with those with disability is that they can't do something, right? The gut is like, oh, they can't do this. They're not able to do this. Oh, can we trust them to do this, right? And I think there just needs to be a shift from thinking that way because our team, like I said, I've been here at Goodfoot for 8 years and I see every day exactly what they are capable of doing. The customers we work with, we handle prescriptions, important documents, and all of our customers trust us to get that done. So I think individuals really need to shift away from thinking that somebody can't do something and offering that opportunity, and to ultimately be proven wrong.
Yeah, it's true. Like there's not a lot of work experience for neurodivergent people or anybody with disabilities, like that work opportunities. So it's good that you guys are able to do that.
Yeah, it's exactly. A lot of people aren't even given the opportunity and they're just as capable. There might be a need for accommodations or a little bit more support, but I mean, the research shows that they're able to do the job and oftentimes they're able to do it better or, retention rates are higher, their punctuality, attendance, all of these things are a lot higher with the neurodivergent community. So I think taking a look at the research and giving that opportunity really speaks for itself.
Yes, it does. Are there any events coming up for Goodfoot Delivery that you would like to promote?
Oh, do we have any external events right now? I don't think so. We have a summer barbecue, but it's an internal one.
If someone wanted to become a member for Goodfoot Delivery or a volunteer, what is the process for becoming a member? And what is the process for becoming a volunteer?
So our employment program, we recruit in cycles. So we just finished up recruitment for our current cohort. They just started class a few weeks ago. So I would suggest anybody that is interested in joining our employment program definitely would be checking out our website. They can contact us at info@goodfootdelivery.com to sign up for our mailing list when we are opening up recruitment for our next cohort. And then in terms of our career business, definitely more than welcome to email us as well. We probably wouldn't be recruiting for that until the fall, just when our deliveries definitely pick up for the holidays.
That makes sense. If listeners are looking for more information, how can they reach out to you?
Yeah, we can be reached at info@goodfootdelivery.com. Or if somebody would like to call us instead, it's 416-572-3771.
That sounds great. Thank you for joining us today. And I really enjoyed talking to you and learning about your business. And if I'm ever in Toronto, I'll definitely check it out.
That sounds great. Yeah. I mean, we love new customers. If you ever shift from London to here, or if you know anybody in the city, right? I think our biggest marketing piece is word of mouth. I think that's where we get most of our customers. Somebody's used Goodfoot or they've heard of Goodfoot. So spread the word.
I will. I actually know a few people who live there. So I'll definitely be telling them about this.
Nice.
Well, and again, thanks again for joining us. This has been a Community Partners interview. My name is Jocelyn, and you're listening to Voices for Ability Radio. All abilities, all the time.